YARR! Hello mateys, how's everyone doing? So this is Chris, and obviously I'm from CGPirates.com. Now, for the past week or so I haven't released much on CGPirates. I do apologise, it's because I've been very busy, and I've been busy basically with this. Now, I'm not showing you how to do this, so don't freak out if you look at it and go, oh, what's this? This is just to kind of show you what I've been working on, because I'm really pleased with how it came out, and I've developed some new ideas and techniques that I'm going to put into some lessons, so it gives me a chance to show you what I've been doing. Anyway, I'm going to have to use the mannequin, and the mannequin in my opinion is a bit too fast, but we'll go for it anyway. So I'm going to right click and play from here. But just to give you an idea of the scale I've been working with, because I wanted to see what one person could effectively do, because people always say, oh, one person teams, you're never going to get anywhere with that. Now, this is my personal project. Now, I've been teaching a lot about lighthouses, and I'm making a project about a lighthouse myself for my own personal kind of job thing, right? So this is the rock that my lighthouse is on, and I want, because the island is so important to the story, it really is its own actor, so I didn't want to develop anything until I'd developed the actual island itself. And with the island being developed came a lot of kind of challenges that I wasn't expecting, such as getting up to the lighthouse. I tried putting some external stairs on and having scaffold, and my wife and a couple of people that I respect the opinion of were kind enough to point out to me that that wasn't really going to work, because it wouldn't. Anyway, let's get our proxy lighthouse keeper. Now, he's running everywhere. In reality, he wouldn't be running everywhere, he'll be walking everywhere. Okay, but for the minute, and you can see I've got the sea running. I need to get some work done on the shore, but apart from that it's okay. And the stairs aren't textured. Now, they're supposed to be cut into the cliffs. You'll see there's a little bit of overlap at the edges. I'm going to use some placements on those just to put in little rocks and debris and stuff, but we'll get to that. Anyway, as you can see, the stairs are not too steep. I mean, walking at a normal angle, you can see the stairs are a bit chaotic, which I love. I thought if I have the stairs coming kind of really straight at 90 degree and 45 degree angles, then that's going to give, like, a very staid look. Whereas with this, it's rather more chaotic. I love that. It's quite unsettling because you're not sure, are you going up? Or are you going on your side? Anyway, let's go up a bit further and I'll show you. There's plenty of points where you can kind of stop and look around and see, oh, I'm not as high as I thought I was. That needs to be refined, so I'll sort that out in the next pass. But, I just wanted to show you. Let's keep going up here, and we'll get to the first stopping point, which is just here. Okay, so this is the first complex set of cliffs, and we get to the top, and you can see there's the bay down there. Okay, that's where the rowing boats arrive and things. So from here, I can now walk this way, and the next stairs starts around this rocky corner here. I'm going to keep running up here just till we get to the top. The whole point of this is that it's going to be slow and it's going to be cumbersome, because that's what I want. Because there was a lot of work in being a lighthouse keeper. There we go. So you can see the dawn slowly edging over. There's the clouds. Okay, let's keep going. And here we are at the second settling spot. Okay. Again, like I say, we won't be running everywhere. Running is not a thing that I want the lighthouse keeper to be able to do particularly. He maybe speed up a little bit, but that's it. You can see we've got some glorious light going on. Okay, let's go up here. And this is the last platform. And now we're at the lighthouse. Okay. And from here, obviously, we'll be able to start using the normal modern lighthouse steps. So up there where those 3 blocks are, those are going to be our lighthouse keepers' houses. That's obviously the lighthouse. And then, I don't know if I can get to it yet because I haven't really built a lot of the additional stuff. So it depends how forgiving this game is going to, well, the game engine's going to be with me. But I should, no, I think I'm going to get stuck. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck here. See, this is part of the fun of refining it. Let's just go up here. There we go. If I go down here now, you'll see we've been able to literally go all the way around the lighthouse. And then down here, this is where there's going to be some little caves and storerooms. So I'm going to have to work on a few bits down here because you can see right through it. But obviously that's later, and that's in the actual development of the lighthouse. There are some places where I need some additional rocks. And then down here, of course, we've got our massive cliffs. Now over here there used to be a second island. Again, there's a hole there, and part of my job is going to be looking for places where I need to do fixes. And look over there, we've got that beautiful secondary kind of stepped part of the island there, that later on perhaps they might be going to visit, you know. And there's the sun just rising. Very pleased with how this came along. Very pleased. Things like working out the collision volumes and things so that you can walk on stuff was an absolute... I mean, if you've done this yourself, you know anything about Unreal Engine, you know it was probably going to be fairly tricky. Yes, it was. I've still got some details over here that I'm going to need to put, but that's okay because that's going to be placed rocks and things just to fill in some detail, because I know that's a little bit... You've always got to avoid big areas like this, you see. This is just a landscape. But when I'm done, I'm thinking I might have some dripping water and some more rocks and things. However, I would say the third pass of the island is probably done, and now I need to focus on getting the steps their correct textures. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. I'll be doing some lessons on the CGPirates.com, showing how to achieve some of the effects that I've been doing, so hopefully you'll find that really interesting. As you know, unlike 3D Studio Max, where I don't tend to use a whole world of plugins and I do things very manually, in Unreal Engine I tend to use plugins, especially free ones, if they're available and well updated. You can't go wrong with them. And I've been using a few different tools to get the effects, plus of course I've been using Quixel, and Quixel is just phenomenal. Now I'll show you something you won't be able to do with your Lighthouse Keeper. Once the thing's finished, let's just get a shortcut down here. He's fine. There we go. All the way down. And there we go. And like I say, we'll sort out these waves because there's a bit of clipping going on that I'm going to need to fix. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. And I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any questions or comments, you know where to leave them.